Yo, I want to make a quick video real quick, but hey, shout out to Chris O for calling out these racists, bro. Been doing that for a minute, so salute to you. But I knew this was gonna happen sooner or later, cause I was telling cats this a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna put the video on the community tab, the video I did. But remember when that Kendra Karen shit came out, the Asian shit came out, and she was going in on black men. It kind of like it was personal. I also mentioned that video that it's kind of like, where all these other dudes that they say they got passport bros bats, right? Like these passport Joes and other dudes. They ain't nowhere to be found. I was telling dudes, like, a lot of these dudes ain't on your side like that. And I'm not saying all, but like at the end of the day, you competition. And Skyler, aka One Master Teacher, not only he called Austin out, but he called some of these other cats out. He calling out Legion of Men and Where's West. Now I called out Legion of Men first, but I didn't really title it like that. I kind of like coded the title in. Technically, I called him out first on this whole. He has this whole like extreme view on self-improvement and manhood and shit. Like it's not that serious, my guy. So I sort of called him out on that. But One Master Teacher called him out on the whole traveling thing about black men. And shout out to my brother JJ Starwin. I know you told me to be careful about calling these guys out, but I'm not scared of these dudes. I'm really not. They've been called out before in this space, especially by General Tito or Cartito. He been calling these guys out for years. I remember he was calling out guys like Turf Looking Monkey and other guys like that, Sandman and other guys. Other guys who on that low-key racist shit. So Tito ain't scared to call these guys out. Ain't scared to call these guys out. He even calling out a Chinese historian. But some of these dudes need to get checked. They really do need to get checked. They going around saying low-key racist bullshit. Because I was kind of peeping Legion, man. I thought he was all right when I seen a few videos. And then I saw a few more videos. And I started to notice. I noticed some slide dog whistles he would say here and there on some of his videos. I'm like, the world? Wait, this dude kind of sound like, he kind of sound like a SJW, one of those SJW white dudes on the right, on the far right. Like everything, he's one of the guys who try to blame woke culture this, that. But no, he'll talk about, he'll let it slip out of him every once in a while. Here and there, he'll let us, you got to really peep him. He'll let his bullshit slip out. Like dry WS bullshit. It'll slip out every once in a while. You got to really pay attention. But Scout's really being calling these guys out. He made a couple of videos talking about it. But yo, these dudes out here, I knew this was going to happen eventually. Because we're competition. Like these other groups of dudes, they not necessarily feeling brothers going to get their passport and getting options like that, expanding their options. Because at the end of the day, that's just more competition. And these dudes already feel some type of way about us in the States. Like that racial politics in America. Don't think some of these dudes don't take that BS in America and bring it with them when they go overseas. You're gonna have some dudes hating on us. because you might have a black goofball, a black goofy, and then they try to make that the representation of all black dudes when there's like a lot of videos and stories or a lot of white goofy dudes acting goofy, doing the most overseas. Even some of them are getting checked by some of the locals or the authorities. Some of them getting arrested. You got other dudes doing the most down there overseas, but they ain't talking about that. They want to talk about one black dude who he ain't even starting trouble or nothing like that. He just goofy as hell. He got rejected and he didn't handle himself well. But I think Mad Bus Driver, shout out to Mad Bus Driver. I think he should really make a video response. He should make a video response to this because you got a couple guys who got something to say about black men going overseas, traveling overseas. They're trying to be critical. And you got that Kim123 guy. He's back at it again. Andrew had to break him down again. But this is all I wanted to say. I just want to give awareness that ain't just the Strags and these sharecropper dudes. You gotta watch out for. Even some of these other groups of dudes. Some of them gonna start hating.